Hello everyone, it's SystemCollapse and I'm back yet again playing SevTech Ages. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. I'm having an amazing one myself. We're getting back to this utterly amazing pack here, kind of hammer things out. So in between episodes, I've done a little bit of stuff, not a ton. I did make this. This is the moon buggy. Look at it. It's all in its buggy gloriness. I can just I can get on it and do that jazz and drive it around. You kind of just connect it to a fuel loader, just like a rocket, but it has its own kind of fueling pad. So if you go to, I guess, let's go to Buggy. There you go. It does require the schematic. You need to find that in the dungeon. There's no real use for this thing other than to just have it. So I just made it. I tried it out. It is kind of goofy. It controls a little weird, but it's fun. It's interesting. It's a good time. You know what I mean? It's worth trying out if you just want to try out a vehicle, kind of in Minecraft. There's actually a car mod in this pack that I wasn't originally aware of. Now I'm going to have to try that out at some time too, because I want to make car, man. We can drive this thing around. Look at it. It just kind of floats. Kind of derpy, but at the same time, it's fun. I've been using it to run around and grab these here. Get out of my way, car. And get these fallen meteors, which we actually need. These things, when you break them, actually drop a thing called Meteoric Iron? Is that it? Something like that. We'll kind of see here in a second. Let's grab that. There we go. I have a decent amount of it. So raw Meteoric Iron. There we go. I actually idled in this area for about 30 minutes just so we could see these things, because they kind of spawn kind of randomly around you. So based on where the player is, they spawn within, I think, 30 blocks and beyond, but I don't know what the max range is. Yeah, but they won't land on your face is basically the way they spawn. So well, that is pretty good, because getting a meteor in the face isn't a good time last time I checked. But I have been grabbing this stuff. We need this stuff for the tier 2 rocket, which we're going to get to at some point. Because we're going to go to Mars, and that is something we're going to do. And that's probably going to be where I build my base. It isn't probably. It's definitely where I'm going to build my base. I know there's one more over here, fresh one. You see that one just went from yellow to gray. Because they actually kind of, when they first crash, they're red. Then they go to yellow. Then they go to gray. They kind of cool down. If you touch a red one, it actually hurts you. So I'm not sure about the yellow one. I never touched the yellow one. But anyway, it doesn't matter that much. But we'll take this thing. Probably head back to the planet. I just want to show you this real quick, because a couple people are asking me how to get this stuff. And honestly, the best way to do it is to idle. So one thing I did do, if we go into here, you'll see I have the heavy oxygen tanks now. These ones can hold 2,700 oxygen, which is much better, obviously. And yeah, that is definitely going to be something you're going to want if you're going to be spending a lot of time on the planets. One thing you have to worry about staying on the planets, though, is radiation. So the only way to really do radiation, I guess, at this point, like right now, well, I guess the best way is sleeping on the moon when it's nighttime. But I forget what the moon cycle is. It's a lot longer than an Earth day. So, yeah, not something you really want to be spending a lot of time here just hanging out. Because for me to keep it as low as I have, I think it's at about 6% or something like that right now, has been a lot of work. Kind of not staying up here for long periods of time. Check it out when it's kind of nighttime. It's kind of a pain in the butt. But I think there's a drink we can make later on to kind of deal with that. I think there's another way as well, but we'll kind of deal with that when the time comes. The only one I know for sure is sleeping. Let's pull this off, and where are my boots? I left my boots in my repair. Let's go get that. It'll actually be quicker to go get the boots than head on back. We'll take a look at the resource gen we're getting from a void miner too, actually. And that'll definitely be something that we do, because it is pretty obscene. Anyway, let's go here. Let's head back out. Go check out this puppy. Right there. Look at that. Look at all those resources, man. Or we got 60 iridium. This thing has been running 8 hours, mind you. So this is 8 hours worth of iridium. Or erodium. I keep calling it iridium. It's erodium. Erode. It has an O right there. I can see it. I actually just pointed at it. You guys can't see that I pointed at the O. But I definitively did just point at the O. So that's very important. Anyway, let's get going. Processed a bunch of materials in here. I just want to head to here real quick. I got a lot more resources that are kind of in that crate as well. I've actually just processed them all. I just kind of went ahead and kind of did that. Got that done. Grab some stuff here. There's a bunch of stuff. There's a bunch more I threw in the system. The basic resources right now just aren't an issue anymore. They're literally not an issue in this pack. So, yeah, it'll be kind of the harder stuff. Here's one of the named guys. Who's he? Who's that? Cryptic Divide? There we go. He's either a Sevidus subscriber or a Dark Hostess subscriber. Haven't seen myself yet, which I'm in here somewhere. It's just a matter of time. So that, because I am a Darko subscriber. There we go. Have been for a long time. I've been gathering up this stuff too, the Ardite and Cobalt, because in time we're going to get into advanced generators, and to make the good ones we actually need blocks of Manolin. So I've been working on that. We're up to 23 already, so that's pretty cool. Plus whatever's in here, another 10. So 23, that's at 33. We need 50 to be able to get the max amount of generators that I would like to have, so that's pretty cool. Probably get to that before too long, because it's not going to take that long. I'm just trying to remember what I was doing here. Oh yeah, I was going to get into Jetpacks. So let's kind of look at our quest book. Let's head over here and go to age 5. Something we get into right now is Jetpacks and a charger. I thought we'd try that out, then maybe get into something else here, because that'd be pretty cool. So let's go ahead and kind of look at the Jetpack, I suppose. Go to that one first. And I think I have most of the stuff we need. I was going to get into the diamond one, and then I looked at the recipe, and I was just like, I could do this. I thought these were the basic coils. Then I went here and saw this. Galgadorian. It's called lumps. Let's call them lumps. Galgadorian metal. This stuff is actually pretty silly to make. Let's go to... You can actually find it with the lumps. It's another one of those ones that doesn't like JEI. Lumps right there. And yeah, they take a whole bunch of gas tiers. I kind of mapped it out. I think we needed like 54, 55, 56 gas tiers. It was a lot of it. Plus a ton of the stabilized metal. And that's a bunch of stuff in itself. It's just a whole lot of work. I'll get to it in time, but until I have the gas tiers, not even a point. So at some point, I'll have to work that out. Let's get back to the jetpack. Stop rambling, I suppose. So we're going to make the electron jetpack, because we have flight, but we don't have hover. And having hover would be nice. So you need these redstone alloys. We're going to need some of these wires. So I'm just going to go ahead, make a good amount of them. There we go. And what were the other wires? The MVs. Which I haven't really used any of the medium voltages at all. But I still haven't got to the point. I keep meaning to get off of these completely and just haven't done it yet. I think I counted 10. Let's see if that's enough. Gonna need a furnace. Probably 2 of them. That'll handle that. And then there was something in here too. Yeah, we need to make 2 of these. Actually, I think it might be 3, but we'll start with 2. Actually, let's take a look here. Nope, there's 2 more right there. Might as well grab them. Go and grab you. Then we should be able to grab the thrusters, right? And then there was some mechanism stuff we had to do, so we're going to get to that. Shouldn't take too much though. So to make the last part here, we need compressed steel, which I've already done. Electrum plates, I forgot those. We'll have to make those. I got that. We need to make these though, the compressed obsidian plates. I guess they're just compressed obsidian, which takes the enrichment chamber, but you need the refined obsidian dust, which takes a metallurgic fuser and diamond dust. Diamond dust, what's our best option? That's ore. We can actually just do the ore or make the crusher. Do I want to just make the crusher? I think I just want to make the crusher. What are these circuits? Those are osmium. Okay, I think we need 4 of those. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's grab some osmium because we have that stuff now. We already have 330. Oh, I'm going to need 2 more of that. There we go. Get those in the infuser real quick. Oh, you can make bronze in here too. I never knew that. So I went ahead and did some of that. Yeah, I could just use the dust. Then the copper. I just thought it was a neat way to do it. So I thought I'd try it out. Anyway, let's head over here. There we go. I also made the... It's not here. Where's that thing? I'll show you. The circuit fabricator. I have one of these things. I just have it over in the other building. I haven't moved it over yet. But I made one of these things because I needed it, actually, to make some of these basic wafers. Because it made this thing here. This thing is the frequency module. It makes it so you can talk to the mobs on the planets. I think it also makes it so you could hear some sounds. And yeah, I don't know what the signal thing is, but we'll worry about that later. Anyway, let's go here. Let's go. Which one we were working on? We need the crusher, right? That's what I need. So actually, I'm going to need 2 buckets of lava. Let's grab 2 of you. Sweet. And we've got some of that right here. Guess we just throw that in there. Are you going to fill? There we go. It doesn't update properly. It's a little weird sometimes. It's a weird machine. Which one is that? That's the inductive logistics. Yeah, they're really good tanks, but at the same time, they're just a little funky. Let's go to crusher. Right there. The wrong one. I guess I could have made this one too. Oh no, the casings. I still haven't gotten the casings. I need to do that because we need one of those for the reconstructor as well. I'm at the point of the pack where I can go about 30 different directions all at once, and I'm not really sure what to focus on. So the first thing I'm going to focus on, I think, is getting the Mars and then building a base. once we have a base, I can kind of plan out exactly which way I want to go. But, yeah, we already have resources kind of partly taken care of, so that is pretty cool. Let's go ahead and grab 2 diamonds, because we're obviously going to need those. Sweet. And it'd be nice to have a jetpack anyway, I think, so we'll do that first off. Get those crushed. That'll happen really quick. And what was the next part of this? We did the enrichment, right? Enrichment chamber. That's going to take those. We should already have everything there, right? So let's go ahead and grab that. And you. Sweet. We have everything. Awesome. Okay, so what is it that we need first? I forget what the order. I think we got to run this, right? This and that. That'll work? Sweet. So that'll give us our obsidian, right? The refined? That's what we're going for. Refined obsidian. Now I remember. It's all coming together. There's one. I should be able to run that through the enrichment, right? And there we go. We have everything. The last thing we need are just those electrum plates, right? I think then we can try this thing out and kind of get it going. So we'll do that. And I want to take one more look at the jetpack just to make sure. Looks like we pretty much have everything. Yeah, we just need 2 electrum plates. I'll get those done real quick. We got everything now. We still need a way to charge it, of course, but that should be the least of our problems. So let's go ahead. Make you. Sweet. Whatever this thing is. Electrum capacitor. I've gotten to the point in a lot of packs when it has all these sub-items. I don't even pay attention to the names anymore because they don't matter. They're just crafting components. Doesn't even matter at all. But we need to make the tier 3 for the quest. So let's go ahead and make that. Go. There's the tier 1. That's probably a tier 2 right there. This thing's really hard to make. Anyway, let's go ahead and make a tier 3. There we go. We have everything we need. And that is pretty cool. It's almost morning too. Look at that. Don't have to worry about the mobs outside. And we should be able to get this thing charged. Takes 10 million FE. Wow. Let's go to options, controls. Let's go back to iron. How do you do hover then? Oh, hover mode. There we go. I don't want to toggle the engine. I want that on. Let's reset that one. There we go. Oh, it's one of these jetpacks. Very fast rise. I won't be doing much building with this, but this is still useful. I mean, really useful. I mean, the hover's off. I should probably turn that on. Oh, wait. This isn't bad at all. This is actually pretty decent. Okay, I was expecting to drop way quicker in this. This isn't too bad for the first tier. Can you go away? I'm busy. I'm trying out a jetpack here. Seeing how it works. Yeah. This is the first tier of this jetpack? Wow, the top tier is going to be almost creative. Like, that's not bad at all. Wow. Okay, cool. I'm actually really happy with that. That's going to make my life a lot easier. Building stuff and stuff like that. That is really awesome. Also, I want to ask you guys a question. My pies. Let's go over my pies. Melon pies. I made these early in the pack. You guys were like, hey, melon pies, great food. I was too, right? Then they went ahead and nerfed my recipes. So I made 3 stacks early on. I just kind of made a whole bunch of pie. And I finally ran out. I'm out of pie. What are you guys eating for fruit? I have no idea. Like, I go to this and search for fruit. That's kind of how you bring it all up in this pack. And I don't know what good option to eat. I mean, everything is just kind of miserable. I mean, there's melon pie. I mean, it's good. But then you have to go through the trouble of the kiln. And it's just more work than I want to invest. Because I already got to do this, right? They added in raw egg and all this stuff. It now has protein in it. Even though you don't need to... don't get protein out of it. But anyway. I just don't know what to eat. Like these pears, I don't even know where they're from. If someone knows where they're from, maybe I'll try those. Because they're not too bad. I'd only be losing 1% over the pie. And if they're easier, I might go with those. Just don't know what to eat right now. I'm literally eating apples now. Like that's what I've been degraded to. There you go. There's my food. Hey, wait. Let's get on to something else here and kind of get some stuff done. And okay, the next thing we're going to get to here is actually going to be our tier 2 rocket. We're going to get to Mars. We're going to get there. I'm going to end up building a base there in between episodes. So that's definitely going to be something I'm going to be doing. But for right now, we're getting a rocket. I did most of the processing already. So I already have the heavy duty plates. I have this. It was this compressed Meteoric Iron. And yeah, you just needed 18 of these in total. So you needed 10 for these plates. Then we're going to need 8 more for this, which we still need to do. I left this one out because it is different, right? So everything that's different, we're going to do. I had to make some yellow wool, so I have that. What's yellow wool trying to cook down to? What? What? Oh, no, that's not it. I'm curious. What's it trying to do? Oh, it was going to cook it back down to white wool because I still have potash in there. That makes sense. Okay, let's let that go. Let's go ahead and get this going. We need to kind of get some canisters here. Is what they were called. And get these filled up with fuel. That's kind of the idea, I believe. So let's go ahead and grab that. And grab 2 of these puppies. They're not going to stack because they have metadata. That's fine and dandy. Let's, why do I feel like I'm moving so slow? Let's head this way. Kind of go grab some fuel here. I did change the fuel setup a little bit. I just added a whole bunch of these fluid tank larges. And yeah, I just added some fluid tank larges. What a creative name for a tank, by the way. But anyway, yeah, they're just way better. They hold 512 buckets, right? So I can just throw that there, and that just get totally filled up with oxygen over time. This has, what, 363 buckets in it there. And this one only has 26, but that's more than enough for our needs. We're just going to take it with us, I think. So it's going to come on the trip. It's going to head this way. It's nice having a jetpack, man. I kind of fly and move a little bit faster when I'm holding things, which is pretty cool. I should be able to take those and kind of throw them in here, right? Let's do that. Let's do this. It's weird, too. If you go like that, I notice you can kind of not have to go out and go back in for it to update, which is pretty cool. Well, it's pretty cool that I found a workaround. Isn't pretty cool that it does it in the first place. Anyway, we need to make our boosters, and these are the tier 1 ones, so we'll do that. Is that them there? That is, and we should have everything, I hope, except for oxygen vents. Everything needs oxygen vents with this mod, I swear. Anyway, let's do that. Suppose we can make another one, and that is pretty cool. Why do I have... I must have made too many empty canisters. Doesn't matter. Anyway, that should be everything we need there. And we should be able to just build this thing. So if we go here... I wish there was a shift button for this, but it doesn't matter that much, I suppose. Go there. Sweet. Grab our rocket and grab our fins. There we go. We have it. And I'm not even going to bother putting inventory on it. I don't need it at all whatsoever. But that is pretty cool. We've got our advancement. If we actually go to our book here, we can kind of look and get a little peek at what we're heading to. So, it wants us to go to Mars. We're going to get there. It wants us to get the Mars Rover, which is pretty funny, because we already got the Moon one, which is kind of weird. But, yeah, what is that? Oh, scanner. I meant to make that scanner. Never got to it. It's supposed to help making, I guess, help finding ore. But I don't really have an issue finding ore anymore because we kind of already eliminated that. We need to get the Dash ore from Mars. That's cool. And launch a rocket to Saturn. So we're going to Saturn, which I think is the tier 4 rocket, I guess. So we're going to have to get the tier 3, which means I think we have to go to Venus as well. So I guess we're going to kind of see how that all goes over time. But that's kind of where we're headed. So anyway, let's do that. How did I end up with 2 engines? How did I do that? Let's do that. Last time I ended up with 2 nose cones. This time I ended up with 2 engines. I mean, we'll probably need it for the tier 3 anyway, right? So let's go to tier 3. Let's go to rocket. Check that out. See if I need that. Of course, we need a new nose cone. Oy vey. Anyway, let's go ahead. Kind of get this going here. I guess we just need our launch pads, which I already have a bunch. So that's cool. And I actually think I have more in here. Yeah, we ended up with too many, didn't we? We'll just kind of throw that stuff in there. Carry the crate outside with us. Actually, you know what? I need to bring all that with me. So let's just kind of grab it all. Oh, no. Before we leave, we need to do something else. Almost completely forgot. And that would have been bad, actually. The next planet is actually really hot. So we need to kind of deal with that. The way we're going to deal with that is by making thermal padding. Because thermal padding is a good thing. That's a dancy, twitchy bear. Go away, bear. Anyway, let's go grab some wool because this is actually pretty expensive with wool. But we'll get this done. Yeah, the thermal padding is kind of, there's an extra tab here, I guess bar. This is actually for the thermal padding that you can make for like different levels of it. So that's kind of what we're going for right there. Let's go to thermal. And yeah, it's this stuff right here, the tier 1. Yeah, there's one for mercury. So go to Mercury. This one's required for Mercury. Huh. 5. I guess it doesn't tell you what the other ones are for. It just tells you this one. Oh, there you go. Required for Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, Eris, including their moons. So this one must be for more of the cold planets by the sounds of it. But anyway, let's go ahead and grab this stuff. Go. And I guess we should throw a bunch of that wool in there. Do that. And we'll need enough to make a regular set of armor. So that'll be, what, 24? Sweet. Let's do that. And I guess get this done. Go. There's that. Guess we'll make our legs. Let's make our helmet. I guess we should make some booties and then we'll be finished. Sweet. And we should be able to just equip that. And that'll make it so we don't take unnecessary damage for no reason on the moon. So that's pretty awesome. I meant to have that. Is that glowing? There we go. I want to be able to set my spawn wherever I'm at. I like having that option. And I think we have everything we need now. So we can actually take off. We just need to fuel the loader, which we already have this here. So that should be a problem. I think this is only going to take a couple of buckets of fuel too. I don't think these things actually take very much until the higher planets. It's really cheap on fuel, so you don't need as much fuel as I first thought you would. Guess I was so used to the other one there. What is the other space mod? Can't even think of it right now. It's totally just gone past my head. Anyway, won't worry about it. There we go. Did I get the fuel in the right spot? Oh, this one doesn't take fuel. This one takes power. That's why I have this, right? Sometimes you forget how things work. I'm just going to throw this here because it ends up moving anyway, right? Anyway, let's go ahead. I guess fuel. Let's just use buckets. Let's do that. Let's just do 2 to start. There we go. And see if we can get this fueled up pretty easy. Awesome, awesome. And throw you right there. And this one is a little taller. And you can see it actually has the boosters. We only put 2 on it, but apparently it grew 2 more in a little while when we were holding it in our inventory. But pretty awesome, man. Still looks like something a kiddo has in his yard, though, doesn't it? I know these things get really big later on, like massive, but I don't think we're going to have to go to the point of, say, the tier 10 rocket. But yeah, definitely something you could do if you felt so inclined. And yeah, I just need to make sure this thing's fueled. So let's actually get inside, I suppose, and check that out. It's already almost filled up. Once it's filled up, I'm just going to launch, I think. I have that equipped. I have this. I have everything. We should be good to go. So, yeah, let's gotta check one more time. We are good. And let's take off, man. There's no point waiting this time. We've already done this before, right? So there's really no point to kind of dragging it out. But, pretty cool nonetheless. I really like this mod. It's pretty awesome. I'm anxious to get to the Mars and build a base, because that's going to take me through part of this mod that I never get to see, because whenever I see people kind of using this mod in a pack, they're just trying to rush through the planets because they just want to get through it, because usually it's just something to do. But I'm going to go through it in a different way where I get to actually build a base, get to use their different machines that are kind of used for those kind of things, and I think it'll be kind of neat because I could do that alongside progression, right? So just something for me, right? It's not all about you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy watching it, but we'll see how it goes. I think it'll be fun. We're gonna get it done either way. But anyway, there we go. That one actually took off way faster, which was really cool, because that first one took forever. So Mars, meteor frequency is higher on this planet. Has dungeons, true. I don't think there's cities on this planet. We could make a space station. We might do that at some point, but I don't know if I really have a use for it. I haven't really looked to see if there was a reason for it. Radiation level and pressure is high here, right? So I don't know if that means anything. What was it on the moon? Moon was 80 and radiation was less. Corrosive. Okay, no, I guess we're going there either way. It doesn't matter. Let's go. How do you get back to the right planet? Let's go to, where's Mars? Right there. And we're not going to the moons. We just want to go to Mars, right? Yes, right there. And just hit launch. For a second there, I thought I was selecting a moon. I think you land on this one different too. I think it has the whole balloon thing. Oh. It like loaded. It said, hey, I'm going back and taking one giant leap, and went back. There we go. The red planet. Yeah, you don't have to descend slowly on this one because you're on the balloon. I think we're going to bounce. Which is kind of funny because that's how they did it with the Rover, isn't it? The Rover kind of bounced around, did that kind of jazz. And yeah, it's very red here. I have to say that. There we go. Am I going to get out? Is that ice there? Is that really ice? Oh, I actually have to dismount from that thing. I was expecting it to kind of kick me out. Can I get to the right view? There we go. And I'm guessing I have to punch this thing, right? Yeah, let's do that. Let's head up the hill a little bit. I'm liking the terrain already. I like this more mountainous terrain as opposed to the moon, which is kind of what I was going for. And kind of what Mars is all about, right? Can I sleep here? Yes, I can. Sweet. And that should lower my radiation, right? Yes, my radiation's down to 1%. And that is pretty cool. What is that? Is that one of the moons? No, that's our home planet. It's awful big. But anyway, let's set up our little safe area here. Oh, is that already one of the meteors? Oh, that's the slime eggs. Ah, I didn't know what was on my head. I thought it was a mob or something. So I think these are a thing. How do you get them? I think I did it wrong. I think, oh, there it is there. I think there's a way of getting, yeah, slime eggs, once cracked with a player bare hands, will hatch into a pet. Okay, let's get a pet, man. Let's get it done. Oh, there we go. What's his name? I don't know what to call him. Let's call him Destructor. Destructor, the little blue slimy guy. What is this color? What is this? I don't know what the stats mean. Kills, scale, attack damage. Favorite food is a sword. What? Oh, and he has it. Okay, you must have to give them an item. That's cool. Come on, Destructor. Do you actually follow me? You do. Look at him. Look at him. Look at this creepy little guy. He's hilarious. Okay, cool. Let's set up our little safe area here. That is going to be our regular thing on every planet. And definitely a thing. A lot of people I know are going to end up saying, why don't you just use the RF tools porters? Because we do have access to them now. My answer is they're not as cool as these. So this is what I'm using. I'm using Celestial Gateways, I think, in this pack. Ender Utilities actually has a pretty good one too, which I actually contemplated using. But these are just cool, man. I just want to use these for a pack. Just let me have it, man. Just let me have this thing, right? Anyway, we're going to do that. There we go. And next pack, I'll go to something else, right? Or go to the easy route. This pack is more about fooling around anyway. I know I've been kind of doing it fast, but that's just the nature. This pack, I don't know. I think it was meant for people who want to take their time, but at the same time, you don't have to as much as I guess I thought you were going to. Buddy, if you don't move, we're going to have a serious issue here. Like, you might not survive through the night. If you start getting in my way. I couldn't even tell you to sit because you would have just sat in my way. We just need to get that right there. Sweet. And that should get its particles. Good. We can get back to our planet. And which reminds me, I didn't actually fill up my secondary tank. It's a good thing we have big tanks now. And I guess I will set up our rocket stand as well. Rocket stand? Is that what this is? I don't think so. Rocket launch pad. There we go. Set that up because I like having a backup. I'm always scared that a meteor is going to hit this stuff, right? So if you have two, you have a much safer way of kind of dealing with things. Oh, I didn't bring... Well, I have a problem. I mean, it's not a major problem. I can fix the problem. One, I forgot the fuel tank. And two, I forgot a power source, but I can deal with that later. There's another blue thing over there. I'm actually curious now. Is my slime sling in here? Slime sling? There we go. I don't know what the fall damage is like on this place, but I guess we're going to find out. Doesn't seem too bad at all, actually. Where was that? I saw another blue thing. I swear. Am I just seeing things? Is that actually ice? It is too. So there's definitely water on this planet, which is pretty cool. So what I'm going to do is actually go back over here, set a waypoint before I forget about it, and then wander the countryside and see if I can find one of the dungeons. And if so, we'll go through that. I think that's a good idea. And waypoints are always a good idea. So I'm going to get that done real quick. And, I'm going to take a look-see, man. See if we can find one of those. And if so, maybe fight another boss and kind of get that going. Because there's 2 more schematics on this planet. And yeah. Is that another egg? What? Are these guys that easy to find? Like, could I get an army of these guys? I left one behind, though. I don't know, man. Anyway, I'm gonna wander. I'll be back in a bit. And okay, it's only been about 3 or 4 minutes, and I've already found one of the dungeons. So we're actually gonna go down there. I've actually got, what, 6 of these little slime guys following me now? I got one of each color. Well, yeah, I do. I have a green one, a red one, and a blue one. I think that's all the colors, because when I looked at this, yeah, I don't know what these percentages are at all. I don't know what that means. This guy likes gunpowder. He's pretty interesting. But must have something to do with their stats. I'm making them take damage. They may not survive this. I have no idea. Anyway, there we go. We're in this place. We're here. I don't know if I brought my launcher or not. I have this. That works. I didn't want my launcher anyway. Let's go ahead and grab our hearties. We should have brought some buffalo. But we're going to fight the boss down here. I'm going to do the gratuitous check this stuff and see if we need it, because that is probably a good idea. Because last time we did. This time we don't. Though that's not a bad little building block, actually. I may think about grabbing some of that later on. I could always mark that on the map. Kind of see what kind of mobs are good in here. Nothing so far. Nothing at all, actually. Dash leggings. That's actually really good armor. 3 toughness, 7 armor. Wow. Silk touch, protect. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Like that. These are good enchants. These aren't bad at all. These guys are taller than normal. What's up with that? My slimes are fighting them. That's actually hilarious. Why can't I hit them though? Wow. I mean, I'm not really concerned about the power or anything, but come on, guys. Did some of them already? Yeah, some of them aren't with us anymore. My sword might be knocking them out, actually, now that I think of it. Anyway, I didn't really expect the slimes to last long anyway, and in the long term, they would have drove me nuts. I guess I could have told them to sit somewhere, but at the same time, they're just going to get in the way, man. These guys are taller than normal. That's cool. I mean, it's kind of neat. I really don't want a tall creeper, though. Can we? Oh, can you not do that? There we go. Kind of get through this. See how it goes? See which schematic we get anyway. We might not get the right one at first because there is the Rover, right? So there's a chance we could get that one. Although I think you get the other one first. I think the Rover comes second by default. But I don't think you always get a blueprint either. I don't think it's 100%. Guess we're going to kind of see here. Yeah. Unnamed was slain by SystemCollapse. Yeah, I think I'm definitely killing them. So yeah, that is something that I'm doing with the sword. Any other sword would have been better than this probably. I've just gotten so used to this thing, man. The sword is just good. It is the good. It just one-shot so much. Like, it says it only does 14 damage. And right now it's down to, what? What's it down to? 10? It's doing way more than that. Way more. Sometimes it'll take things with 20 hit points and just one-shot them. There we go. We got a boss room here, I think. Oh, we got a lot of stuff going on in this room. Yeah. The little baby one. Come on. Oh. Okay. I didn't really mean to, but he has friends, and I don't like that. Okay, this isn't really what I want. Can I do it this way? Can I fight him? Oh, this guy's a knockback guy, isn't he? Ugh. This isn't fun. They're like all coming. Look at them all. I need some light in here. I'll figure this guy out in a second. Oh man. I mean, I'm not too concerned with our armor, but at the same time, can you actually just hit this guy? Or do you have to knock back? Looking like you have to. Yeah. There we go. That's a little weird. How it's definitely hitting him sometimes, right? Oh, you have to be at the right distance so it explodes on him, I think. That's the way it's working, right? Okay. He's not too bad without his army of creepers. I don't know if he's gonna suddenly get a whole bunch more. Oh, he lost a head. I should probably eat anyway. There we go. Not a bad little boss. He doesn't do much moving. I mean, it's a good thing he doesn't just run at you and explode, because he'd probably leave a crater the size of the moon. Anyway, neat little boss fight. It's like return to sender times, 50. But yeah, definitely a thing. Look at that, man. We're fighting a giant creeper here. Look at that. Boom. Evolved creeper boss. Fancy name. I have to give him that. I'm curious what these are. Creeper egg? Oh, I'm guessing. Okay, so when he blows those up, the creepers are coming out? That's probably what was happening. I have to say goodbye to you. Go away. You too. Sweet. Okay, so we beat him. He's gone. Did we get a key? Yes, we did. We got a tier 2 dungeon key. That's cool. Let's kind of check this out here. I should probably, while I'm thinking of it, grab an oxygen tank. Go in here. Maybe switch that out because it's looking a little rough there. We have plenty of time to get back, though. It's not like I'm in any rush at all anymore with these tanks. We've got some free glowstone here, too. But we're going to open this up. And we got a tier 3 rocket, just like that, man. It was that easy. Dehydrated food, nothing good there. That dash armor, man, I want a full set of that. That is good stuff. And some music. Nothing too bad there. Also grab this stuff as well. And yeah, maybe just get our butts out of here. I mean, that was a short trip. But we still need probably to find the rover. But we'll kind of do that over time. I'll probably do that in my own time. You guys don't need to see me do any more of these. But definitely pretty cool, man. I mean, not too bad. A lot of people were like, oh, Galacticraft, it's horrible. I don't know. I don't know if I'm just being lucky, or maybe it's in its current version, it's not as grindy as it used to be. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Like, really good about this, actually. And, I'm nothing but interested. Nothing but interested in this mod. And I hope some of you guys are too, because this is fun to me, man. Doing a little bit of exploring, and then in between, doing some automation. Just kind of mixing it up, right? Without making it a little different. A little different for me than most packs. And pretty cool nonetheless. Take that. Look at that, man. Just owning stuff. And okay, I think we're going to wrap this one up here. I'm just going to let everyone know that I do have Discord. If you want to stop on by, say hello, any of that jazz, feel free. Everyone is welcomed. Also, I do have a Patreon. If you want to take a look, maybe think about supporting me in the future, moving forward, making videos, that'd be absolutely fantastic. But yeah, I am going to end this one here. As always, if you guys like this video, please hit that like button. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. When you guys have a good one, I'll see you guys next video. Later.